For the last few years, it kind of seems like the SEC has fallen off and that the Big Ten has taken over as the best conference in college football. And if that's what you believe, I wouldn't blame you. The Big Ten has won 3 consecutive national championships. But I believe that college football is cyclical and that the SEC is going to rise and become the greatest conference in college football again. And I think that might happen sooner rather than later. Right now, it seems as though Georgia is the only elite team in the conference. But Texas is right on the verge. They should have a really good team this year. They'll probably be ranked in the top 3 to start the season. And this year, they play Ohio State in Austin. Ole Miss is still a really talented team, and they made the playoff last year. They went to the national semifinal. Oklahoma made the playoff. Even when John Mateer, their quarterback, had an injury early in the season, and their offense never got back to the way it was playing early on. With a healthy John Mateer, Oklahoma should be back to a viable national championship contender. Alabama made the playoff last year, and they beat Oklahoma in the playoff, so they won a playoff game. Texas A&M made the playoff. Sure, they lost in the first round, but their team is a year more experienced. Their coach has been to the playoff before, and maybe they've learned how to win in the playoffs. We already know that Lane Kiffin can get a team to the playoffs. He just took Ole Miss there last year. Sure, he left before the playoffs started, but Lane built that team, and he's built a really good team at LSU. Florida has hired a new coach, John Summerall, who's also been to the playoffs. You see, there are many teams in the SEC that either already have playoff experience or have a coach that's taken a team to the playoffs already. We can't really say that for the Big Ten. We have Ohio State. Ryan Day has been to the playoffs, and he's won a national title. We have Indiana. Curt Cignetti. He's also won a national title. And we have Oregon. Oregon has been to the playoffs. They've lost pretty early on, but they're a really solid team. But that's only 3. You see, Michigan doesn't have the same coach that took them to the national championship. And now they have a first-year coach in Kyle Whittingham. USC, Lincoln Riley's been to the playoffs, but that was back when he was at Oklahoma. Since he moved over to USC, they've struggled on defense pretty much every single year. You see, the SEC is on the verge of doing something incredible. Almost half the league has either been to the playoffs or has a coach that's already taken a team to the playoffs. And that's only the tipping point. You see, the SEC dominates in recruiting. The SEC has the most blue chip players. The SEC is on the rise, while the Big Ten looks like they're staying stagnant. I truly believe that 2026 will be the year of the SEC, and that the SEC is about to take over college football once again and become the most dominant conference in college football.